All right, so good evening, everybody. And today we are working on WH questions. We'll just practice a bit WH questions again. I think we have talked about where, but we did not talk about from where, right? From where. So we are going to work on from where now. We'll start with where. We'll start with where and then we'll work on from where. Yes, good evening, Pooja. Good evening, Samruddhi, Sachin, Kiran, Rishikesh, Amol. And now we are working on WH questions. We are working on WH questions. All right. So in WH questions, we are going to work on from where. From where. From where do you call? I call from here. Okay, Rishikesh, repeat after me. Turn on kara, unmute kara. Just unmute yourself and repeat after me. Rishikesh Kotkar.
Yes, sir.
Unmute karan my answer bola. From where do you call?
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 I call from here.
I call from here.
From where did you call?
From where did you call?
I called from here.
I called from here.
From where will you call?
From where will you call?
I will call from here.
I'll call from here.
Now we can make a lot of other questions. From where do you call? I call from here. Just repeat after me, everybody. I call from here.
I call from here.
I call from there.
I call from there.
I call from my village.
I call from my village.
I call from my office.
I call from my office.
I call from the bus stop.
I call from the bus stop.
I call from the company.
I call from the company.
I call from his house.
I call from his house.
I call from her flat.
I call her from flat.
I call from Ram's office.
I call from Ram's office.
I call from the college.
I call from the college.
I call from the mall.
I call from the mall.
I call from their village.
I call from their village.
I call from your office.
I call from your office.
I call from your clinic.
I call from your clinic.
Okay, now we are making the questions. Everybody is making 10 questions. Everybody is making 5 questions. All right. Yeah, Samruddhi, make the questions quick.
From where do you call? Questions.
From where do you mail? Start.
From where do you mail? Answers one sir.
Answer 5 answers of 5 answers of simple present, 5 answers of simple past, and 5 answers of simple future. Quick.
From where do you mail? I mail from my office. From where do you
No, see, from where do you mail? I mail from my office. I mail from my village. I mail from office. I mail from the bus stop. I mail from the company. Now, from where did you mail? I mailed from his house. I mailed from her flat in this way. Okay, start quick.
From where do you mail? I mail from my office. I mail from bus stop. I mail from the mall. I mail from their village. I mail from your clinic. I mail from my college. I mail from your home.
Okay, now past.
From where did you call? I called from my
From where did you mail?
From where did you mail? I mailed from my village. I mailed from bus stop.
ऋषिकेश बोलत राहायचंय म्यूट मध्येच बोलत राहायचंय प्रॅक्टिस करत राहायचंय.
I mailed from his house. I mailed from her flat. I mailed from Ram's office. I mailed from my college. From where will you call? From where will you mail? I will mail from my company. I will mail from this house. I mail from his house. I mail from the college. I will mail from the mall. I will mail from your clinic. I will
Correct.
mail.
Good job. Next, yeah, Siddesh. Siddesh, make the questions and answers both quick. Yes, Siddesh, start. No, You are not audible now. Now you are audible. Start. From where do you come? Start.
From where do you come? Uh, I come from here. I come from there. I come from my village. Come from my flat. I come from my hometown. I come from bus stop. From where did you come?
Come. I
From
came.
where
I
did you
came.
come? From where did you came? I came from
From where
shop.
did you come? And in answer there is came.
Yes. From where did you come? I came from shop. I came from bus stop. I came from office. Came from my village. I came from there. I came from college. I came from mall.
Correct.
From where will you come? I will come from. I will come from my village. I will come from company. I will come from Ram's office. I will come from my college. I will come from my office.
Correct. Yeah, Pooja, please.
From where do you buy this dress? I buy this dress from my village. I buy this dress from my office. I buy this dress from my company. I buy this dress from his house. I buy this dress from her flat. I buy this dress from Ram office. I buy this dress from my college. I buy this dress from mall.
Yeah, fast.
From where did you buy this dress? I buy this dress
I
from
bought
Yeah.
this dress.
Okay. From where did you bought this dress?
Buy. In if there is a deed, then always use first form. And if there
Okay,
is
from
no
where-
deed, then always use second form.
Okay. From where did you buy this dress? I bought this dress from my village. I bought this dress from my office. I bought this dress from my company. I bought this dress from his house.
Correct.
From where will you buy this dress? I will buy this dress from here. I will buy this dress from there. I will buy this dress from college. I will buy this dress from mall. I will buy this dress from her village.
Very good. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Kiran Jadhav, can you tell the answers, questions and answers? Yeah. Rushikesh. Yeah, Rushikesh, you are going to tell the questions and answers both. Start.
Okay. From where? कोणता शब्द विषय
Yeah.
शब्द?
From where do you send the messages? From
Okay,
where do
from
you
where
send
do
the
you-
message?
From where do you send the message? I send message from here. I send message from there. I send message from my mobile. I send message from Ram's house. Okay. Where did you? From where did you send messages? I sent messages from my here. I sent messages from there. I sent messages from college. From where will you send messages? I will send messages from here. I will send messages from there, and I will send messages from Ram's house.
Correct. Very good. Good job. Kiran, make the questions and answers both.
From where did you read? I read from here. I read from there. I read from my village. I read from my office. I read from the bus stop. From where did you read? I read from here. I read from company. I read from his house. I read from her flat. I read from the mall. From where will you read? I will read from here. I will read from their village. I read from your office. I read from your clinic. I read from bus stop.
Okay, Sachin, can you make the questions and answers, please? All right. Now we'll go for how questions and answers. Sachin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are you available?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, make the questions and answers of from where.
From where do you come? I come from. I come from here. I come from there. I come from my village. I come from my office. I come from the bus stop. From where did you come? I came from my office. I came from the bus stop. I came from the company. I came from his office. I came from her flat. I came from Ram office. I came from the college. I came from the mall. From Where will you come? I will come from. I will come from their village. I will come from your office. I will come from your clinic. I will come from Ram's office. I will come from the college. I will come from the mall. I will come from the company. I will come
Okay.
come oh, come
Okay.
come
Good job. Good
from
job.
his house.
Now, how? I think everybody knows the how to make questions and answers. So please make it quick. Make it quick. Pooja, make the questions. How do you speak? How do you work in the company? Start.
How do you work in the company? How did you work in the
How do
company?
you work in the company? I work in the company wisely. I work in the company slowly. I work in the company quietly. I work in the company certainly. I work in the company surely. How did you work in the company? I worked in the company well in this way. Quick.
Okay. How do you work in the company? I work in the company wisely. I work in the company slowly. I work in the company quickly. I work in the company certainly. I work in the company greatly. How do you how did you work in the company? I did work in the company greatly. I did work in the company
I did
frequently.
not. I worked in the company.
Yeah, I worked in the company constantly. I worked in the company gently. I work in the company sweetly. I work
Correct.
in the company suddenly. I work in the company strictly.
Hmm.
How will you work in the company? I will I will work in the company perfectly. I will work in the company greatly. I will work in the company certainly. I will work in the company seldom. I will work in the company strictly.
Very good. Good job. Good job. Samruddhi, please.
How do you read this book?
Correct.
How do you read this book? I read this book certainly. Read these books surely. I read this book well. I read this book constantly. I read this book frequently. I read this book greatly. How did you read this book? I read this book constantly. I read this book rarely. I read this book foolishly. I read this book badly. I read this book surely. I read this book certainly. How will you read this book? I will read this book surely. I will read this book much. I will read this book forth. I will read this book little. I will read this book sweetly.
Correct. Very good. Rishikesh, please.
How do you send messages? I send messages wisely. I send messages correctly. I send messages perfectly. How did you send messages? I sent messages wisely. I send messages perfectly. And I send messages correctly. How will you send messages? I will send messages wisely. I will send messages surely. I will send messages correctly, and I will send messages perfectly.
Very good. Siddesh, please. Quick. Yes, Siddesh. Unmute yourself. Okay, fine. Yeah, Siddesh.
How do you manage your classes? I manage my class wisely. I manage class slowly. I manage my class badly. I manage my class perfectly. I manage my class constantly. How did you manage your class? I managed my class diligently. I managed my class foolishly. I managed my class constantly. I managed my class correctly. How will you manage your class? I will manage my class wisely. I will manage my class correctly. I will manage my class strictly. I will manage my class rarely. I will manage my class perfectly.
Good job. Kiran Jadhav.
How do you watch movie? I watch a movie wisely. I will watch movie slowly. I watch movie suddenly. I watch movie rarely. I watch movie gently. How did you watch movie? I watch movie sweetly. I watch movie perfectly. I watch movie gradually. I watch movie much. I watch movie fourth. How will you watch movie? I will watch movie badly. I will watch movie well. I will watch movie surely. I will watch movie little. I will watch movie quickly.
Very good. Good job. Sachin.
How do you go?
Get your mic closer to you.
How do you go? I go wisely. I I go slowly. I go quickly. I go
Quietly, that is quietly.
quietly. I go quietly. I go certainly. I go surely. I go well. I go badly. I go little.
How did you go now?
I went wisely. I went slowly. I went quietly. I went certainly. I went surely. I went. I went well. I went perfectly. I went greatly. I went frequently. I went unwillingly. Unwillingly. I uh, I go
How will
sudden.
you go?
Okay. I will. I will go suddenly. I will go strictly. I will go merrily. I will go rarely.
Very good. Good job. I think everybody's done, right?
Yes.
Now we'll go for the next. Next is why questions and answers. In why questions, we need to make the questions and just try to answer it perfectly. Why? Because here we make a lot of mistakes. So I'm just going to tell you, why do you write a letter? I write a letter to get good marks. So to, it means we are using first form to get good marks. But when you are using for, then we are using for getting good marks. Okay. Why do you study? I study for getting good marks. Okay. Repeat after me. Yeah. Kiran, repeat after me. Why do you study?
Why did you study?
Why do you study?
Why do you study?
I study for getting good marks.
I study for getting good marks.
I study to get good marks.
I study to get good marks.
I study because I need good marks.
I study because good marks.
I study because. See,
I study
with because the reason is that, so therefore you are making two sentences. I study and I get good marks, or I need good marks. I study because I need good marks. Understand? Okay. Yeah, Kiran. I study because
I study because
I need good marks.
I need good marks.
I study, the reason is that.
I study, the reason is that.
I need good marks.
I need good marks.
I need good marks.
I need good marks.
So I study.
So I study.
I need good marks.
I need good marks.
Therefore I study.
Therefore I study.
Why do you go to, okay. Pooja, repeat after me. Why do you go to mall?
Why do you go to mall?
I go to mall for shopping.
I go to mall for shopping.
I go to mall to buy some dresses.
I go to mall buy to some dresses.
To buy some dresses.
To buy some dresses.
I go to mall because.
I go to mall because.
I want to buy some dresses.
I want to buy some dresses.
I go to mall. The reason is that.
I go to mall. The reason is that.
I want to buy some dresses.
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 So I went to mall.
So I went to mall.
I want to buy some dresses.
I want to buy some dresses.
Therefore I went to mall.
Therefore I went to mall.
Why has he cracked the interview?
Why he has cracked the interview?
He has cracked the interview for job.
She has cracked the interview for the job.
He has cracked the interview to get a job.
She has cracked the interview to get a job.
She has cracked the interview because.
She has cracked an interview because.
She worked hard. She worked hard.
She worked hard.
She has cracked the interview.
She has cracked the interview.
The reason is that.
The reason is that.
She worked hard. She worked hard. She answered all the questions.
She answered all the questions.
So she has cracked the job. She has cracked the interview.
So she has cracked the interview.
She has answered all the questions.
She has answered all the questions.
Therefore, she has cracked the interview.
Therefore, she cracked the interview.
Got it? In this way. Okay, so who is going to tell me the questions and answers both? Okay, why will you study in Europe? Pooja, repeat after me. Why will you study in Europe?
Why you will study in Europe?
Why will you study in Europe?
Why will you study in Europe?
I will study in Europe for higher studies.
I will study in Europe for higher study.
I will study in Europe
I will study in Europe
to get education in higher universities.
to get education in higher university.
Europe has got renowned universities.
Sorry.
Okay, I will study in Europe.
I will study in Europe
because Europe has got renowned universities.
renowned university.
I will study in Europe.
I will study in Europe.
The reason is that
the
Europe has got the renowned universities.
renowned university.
Okay, Europe has got well-known universities.
Europe has got well-known university.
Well-known universities.
Well-known university.
So I will study in Europe.
So I will study in Europe.
Europe has got well-known universities.
Well-known university.
Therefore, I will study in Europe.
Therefore, I will study in Europe.
Got it? So who is going to tell me the answer? Okay. Yeah, Samruddhi.
Yes.
Yeah, make any questions. Why will you go to the company? I will go to the company to crack the job in this way, to crack the interview.
Why will you go to the company? I will go to the company to crack the interview. I crack the interview because I want a job. I want a job. The reason is that
no, I cracked the interview.
I cracked the interview. The reason is that I cracked. I want a job.
Now I want a job.
And I want a job. So I cracked the interview. I cracked the interview. I cracked the interview.
I want a job.
I want a job. Therefore, I cracked the interview.
Okay, repeat again. I will go to company because I will go to company to crack the interview from the first.
I will go to the company to crack the interview.
Now for cracking the interview.
I will go to the company for cracking the interview. I want a job because
I will go to company because
I will go to the company because I cracked the
I will crack the
interview.
Same now.
I will go to the company because the reason is that I cracked the interview.
I will crack the interview.
I will crack the interview. I will crack the interview. So I will go to the company. I will go to the company. Therefore, I crack the. I will crack the interview. Therefore, I go to the company.
Go to company. Very good. Good job. Yeah. Next, who is going to give me the answer? Yes. Rishikesh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why do you read? Why do you read the books?
Why do you read the books? I read the books for good mark. I read the books too. Hello.
Amol, please. Amol.
I read the
when we will use for and to.
Okay, I'll just tell you. See, for is when you want to use for. Yeah, I'm telling the answer. When we use for, then we have to use ing with the verbs. And when we use to, then we have to use first form. Okay, like I will go for shopping and I will go to buy the dresses. I will go for learning English and I will go to learn English in this way. Okay, start. Rishikesh, please.
What was it?
Vichara, Rishikesh.
Why do you read the book? I read the book for the good marks. Why do you, sir?
I read the books to get good marks.
I read the books to get good marks. I get good marks because of
I want to get good marks.
I want
because I read the books because
I read the books because I want good marks. I get good marks. The reason is that I read the books. I read the books, so I get good marks. And I
read the books. I read the books. Therefore,
I read the book, therefore I get good marks.
Very good. Good job. Good job. Nice. Practice it more. And Pooja, Kiran, Sachin, you can try. I will help you all. Siddesh. Yeah, Sachin, Siddesh. Yeah, Siddesh. Yeah. Why do you buy the home? Why do you buy the home? Why do you buy the office? Why do you buy the office?
Why do you buy the office? I buy.
Okay,
I
fine.
buy.
Sachin.
Okay.
I buy the office.
I buy the office. I buy the office
For my business.
for my business. I
buy the office.
I buy the office
To
because
run my business.
because to run my
to run my business. I buy the office to run my business. Okay.
I buy the office to run my business. I buy the office.
I want to run the business.
I want to run my business.
I buy the office because I want to run the business. Correct.
I buy the office because I want to run my business.
Same answer in the reason is that.
Okay, sir. I buy the office because
the reason is that
I want to run my business.
Okay, now vice versa. I want to run my business.
I want to run my business so
I
that
buy the
so I buy the office.
Same in therefore.
I want to run my business. Therefore, I buy the office.
Very good. Good job. Yeah. Siddesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, do you have any questions? Or shall I give you the question of why?
Give me questions, sir.
Okay. Why do you learn English?
Why do you learn English? I learn English for
job.
For job. I learn English to get job.
Correct.
I learn English because I want good command on English.
Correct. Same question in the reason is that. Same answer in the reason is that.
I learn English. The reason is that I want a job.
Now vice versa. Ulta. Vice versa.
I want job. I want job, so I learn English. I want
Correct.
job, so I learn English.
Very good. Good job. Nice. Very good. Anybody else? I will go for the next. Pooja?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Why do you go to office?
Correct.
I go to office.
I go to office for salary.
I go to office for salary. I go to office to salary.
To get salary.
To get salary. I go to office because I want money. I go to office.
The reason is that.
The reason is that I want
money.
I want money.
Now vice versa.
Money. I want money, so I went to office.
I want money, therefore.
I want money, therefore I will go to office.
Correct. Very good. Good job. All right. Anybody else? Okay. Now we'll go for the next. Next is how many questions. It is very important question and it is simple also. Okay. Just answer me. Who is going to answer me? Who is going to answer me? Yeah. Kiran, answer me. How many letters do you write? I write any. You can pick up any answer. Okay. How many letters do you write?
I write 2 letters.
How many questions did you ask?
I asked 5 questions.
How many friends will you visit?
I will friends visit.
I will visit.
I will visit 4 friends.
Okay, just repeat after me. I will visit a friend.
I will visit a friend.
I will visit 2 friends.
I visit 2 friends.
I will visit 3 friends.
I will visit 3 friends.
I will visit 4 friends.
I will visit 4 friends.
I will visit many friends.
I will visit many friends.
I will visit a few friends.
I will visit a few friends.
I will visit a lot of friends.
I will visit a lot of friends.
I will visit a plenty of friends.
I will visit a plenty of
I will visit some friends.
I will visit some friends.
I will visit enough friends.
I will visit enough friends.
I will visit no friends. Repeat after me, everybody. This is not a listening class. This is a speaking class. Everybody is repeating after me. I will visit a number of friends.
I will visit a number of friends.
Okay, make questions and answers. Samruddhi, make questions and answers quick. 5 answers. 1 question, 5 answers. How many students do you call? How many teachers do you invite? How many messages do you send? How many emails do you reply? How many questions do you ask? How many questions do you answer? How many products do you deliver? There are a lot of questions. Yeah, please.
How many vaccination do you complete? How many vaccination do you complete? I completed 2 vaccination. I complete many vaccination. I complete a lot of vaccination. I complete plenty of vaccination. I complete some of vaccination. I complete enough vaccination. I complete no vaccination. I complete number of vaccination. How many vaccination did you complete? I completed 2 vaccination. I completed few vaccination. I completed enough vaccination. I completed no vaccination. I completed plenty of vaccination. I completed a number of vaccination. I completed some of vaccination. How many vaccination will you complete? I will complete 2 vaccination. I will complete a vaccination. I will complete 4 vaccination. I will complete a few vaccination. I will complete a number of vaccination. I will complete plenty of vaccination.
Correct. Very good. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Pooja, please.
How many books do you read? I read books. I read 2 books. I read a lot of books. I read enough books. I read a number of books. I read some books. How many books did you read? I read a book too. I read a book. I read a lot of book. I read enough book. I read number of book. I read a number of book. How many books?
That is.
How many books will you read? I will read 3 books. I will read 4 books. I will read many books. I will read a lot of books. I will read some books. I will read enough books.
Very good. Rishikesh, please.
How many messages do you send? I sent 2 messages. I sent a lot of messages. I sent a plenty of messages. I sent no messages. How many messages did you send? I sent. Did you send? I sent 2 messages. I sent some messages. I sent enough messages. How many messages will you send? I will send 2 messages. I will send 3 messages. I will send a lot of messages. I will send a number of messages. Thanks.
Very good. Good job. Kiran, please.
How many watch do you movie?
How many movies do you watch?
How many movies watch?
How many movies do you watch?
How many movies do you watch? I watch 2 movies. I watch a number of movies. I watch enough movies. I watch a lot of movies. How many movies did you watch? I watch 2 movies. I watch 4 movies. I watch many movies. I watch a few movies. How many movies will you watch? I will watch a number of movies. I will watch no movies. I will watch enough movies.
Very good. Good job. Sachin.
How many books do you read?
How many fruits do you eat? Now go for how many fruits do you eat? And get your mic closer to you.
How many fruits do you eat? I eat 2 fruits. I eat many fruits. I eat few fruits. I eat a lot of fruits. I eat enough fruit. I eat number of fruits. How many fruit did you eat?
I ate.
I ate few fruit. I ate many fruit. I ate enough fruit. I ate number of fruit. How many fruit will you eat? I I will eat two fruit. I will eat many fruit. I will eat enough fruit. I will eat few fruit. I will eat number of fruit.
Very good. Samruddhi, are you done? Samruddhi?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. Yeah, Siddesh.
How many forts do you visit? I visit two forts. I visit many forts. I visit a few forts. I visit some fort. I visit no fort. How many forts did you visit? I visited two forts. I visited three forts. I visited many forts. I visited a few forts. I visited some forts. I visited enough forts. How many forts will you visit? I will visit two forts. I will visit a number of forts. I will visit some fort. I will visit a lot of fort. I will visit a many fort.
Very good. Good job. Pooja, are you available for answers?
Yes, sir. I already
Yes,
did.
please. You didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Now we'll go for the next question. That is how much. Okay. How much is used for uncountable? Everybody knows it. We have explained. But I think with how many? We'll go for with how many. Okay. With how many friends do you play? I play with two friends. Okay. You know the answers. So please practice it quickly. Practice it quickly. Samruddhi, please. With how many friends do you play?
With how many friends do you play? I play with two friends. I play with few friends. I play with plenty of friends. I play with some friends. I play with enough friends. I play with no friends. I play with a number of friends. How many? With how many friends did you play? I played with friends. I played with plenty of friends. I played with a few friends. I played with enough friends. I played with many friends. I played with number of friends. With how many friends will you play? I will play with many friends. I will play with a friends. I will play with plenty of friends. I will play with a lot of friends. I will play with a few friends. I will play with a number of friends.
Very good. Good job. Siddesh, please. With how many employees do you work?
With how many employees do you work? I work with two employees. I work with many employees. I work with a few employees. I work with a lot of employees. I work with a plenty of employees. With how many employees did you work? I worked with two employees. I work with a few employees. I work with lot of employees. I work with a plenty of employees. I work with some employees. With how many employees will you work? I will work with two employees. I will work with number of employees. I will work with two employees. I will work with many employees. I will work with no employees.
Very good. Pooja, with how many colleagues do you complete the project?
With how many colleagues complete
do you complete the project?
Do you complete the project? I complete a project with 3 colleagues. I complete project with many colleagues. I complete with project a lot of colleagues. I complete with project enough colleagues. I complete with project number of colleagues. With how many friends? With how many colleagues that did you complete
project?
Did you complete project? I
Completed.
completed with 3 colleagues. I completed with a lot of colleagues. I completed with enough colleagues. I completed with number of colleagues. I completed with a number of colleagues. With how many colleagues will you completed project? I will completed project. I will complete project. I will complete project with many colleagues. I will complete with project a lot of colleagues. I will complete project with number of colleagues. I complete with project some colleagues.
Very good. Yeah, Sachin. Okay. With how many candidates do you crack the interview? Get your mic closer to you, gentlemen.
I cracked the interview with 4 colleagues.
Candidates.
I cracked the interview with 4 candidates. I cracked the interview with few candidates. I cracked the interview a lot of candidate. I cracked the interview some with I cracked the interview with enough candidate. I cracked the interview with number of candidate.
Next question. With how many candidates will you crack the interview? I will crack the interview.
I will crack the interview.
With?
I will crack the interview with एक मिनट.
Okay, fine. Rushikesh.
Okay, sir. With how many friends do you go? I go with the 2 friends. I go with few friends. I go with a number of friends. With how many friends did you go? I went with 2 friends. I went with plenty of friends. I went with enough friends. With how many friends will you go? I'll go with 2 friends. I'll go with number of friends. I'll go with few friends.
Very good. Good job. Yeah. Kiran.
With how many listening do you music? I music with
With how many friends do you listen to music? With how many friends
music
do you
listening.
listen to music? With how many friends do you listen to music?
With how many friends listen to music?
Do you listen to music?
Do you listen to music? I
listen to music with.
I listen to music with
with 2 friends.
With 2 friends. I listen to music for friends. I
With
listen
4
to
friends.
music. I listen to music number of friends. I listen
With
to music
with पाहिजे त्यामध्ये.
I listen to music with 2 friends. I listen to music with 4 friends. I listen to music many friends.
With many friends.
With how many friends did you listen to music? I listen to music.
With?
I listen to music with 4 friends. I listen to music few friends. I listen to music a number of friends.
With number of friends.
Music. I
with
listen
number
to
of
music
friends.
with the number of friends.
With how many friends?
Many friends will you listen to music? I will listen to music with 2 friends. I will listen to with the number of friends.
Okay, good job. All right. I think everybody's done. Everybody's done. Pooja, are you done? Okay, fine. I think everybody's, yeah. Samruddhi, Siddesh. Okay, fine. So in this way, we talked about a lot of WH questions. Are you enjoying? Are you cheerful?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you excited?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. And now we'll